Hello. I'm just testing things for a little bit. I don't know how long the stream is going to be. Probably not super long, so I have to go somewhere later. So I just want to see how everything is. Try not to like make anybody go deaf here. I put a noise filter on too. The music disabled still. It's been forever since I looked at this game. All right. Galactus mode.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's right, the third chapter, the Asgard.
This is modded in case anybody's looking at this whenever.
Go for broke.
Boy, oh boy. Oh, I had the wrong assist on him. I'd love to be able to consistently do his, like, whatever that attack is, and it, like, goes, the other thing he has, you know. That one. Holy smokes, hey, what's up? I'm testing out my streaming stuff because, I haven't done that yet since I got internet. I got internet hooked up, like, yesterday afternoon.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
I want to be switching games a bunch because I need to check out the stream later.
Now here's your chance.
Zip Cap's kooky quartet days are over, old man.
Ready?
Man, I have the worst memory when it comes to some of this stuff. Hooray. You can't see this, but there is a error message on my screen right now. Hey there, what's up? Oh man, oh wow, that clicking that error message actually closed the entire game. I will be checking that out because I like never pay attention to. I think you're on Mixer. Oh man, let's see. Let's go with Tekken is another game I always end up playing. I can actually load games now, and it's not an issue. It is a little bit of a problem because it's taking a little bit too long, but whatever. That's just Tekken. Tekken seems to take forever to start up for some reason. Alright, let's see. Game capture. Tekken 7. Man, it's so cool to like be seating or seated. I got this. It's so cool to be seated in my own room playing stuff. I'm looking at the chat. I can't see everything right now because I'm not what? My network. Oh. Let me log into Mixer real quick and see if I can click on that thing. There's something weird with my neighborhood where I think somebody in this neighborhood set up like maybe like a neighborhood-wide account or something, and it auto logs me into it. It's so annoying. I don't even know how that works. Alright, let me see. Okay, I clicked it. I think I clicked it. I don't know. Oh, wait, there it is. I'm going to set this as my primary team. Let me turn up my volume again. Here we go. I do stream a ton of retro games. The only reason I'm doing like modern stuff is because I also stream a lot of fighting games too. Because otherwise they'll drive me crazy. So I wanted to test stuff out with these and then go to the retro stuff. Let's go in here real quick. Man, I've barely played Tekken since like Season 3 started. There's my costumes. Sure. I should have intentionally picked a stage instead of gone to random. All of my fighting game people are offline right now. They all have jobs and stuff. Let's see. I love this costume I made for him, but I hate the fact that that stupid bird is constantly flying all over the screen. Alright, where is that stage I was thinking of? Infinite Azure. This is the one. I'm gonna have to mess with my streaming settings a bit because it's actually messing with the frame rate of the game. I think. Yeah, instead of being at like 60, it's at like 50. Okay. I need to actually write that down somewhere so I don't forget about that. Because that game is going to be a problem. Let's see. I keep a freaking notebook with all of these notes for different games and stuff in it because I don't know. There's something about it that just seemed like it was pretty cool. There's Tekken. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11. Excuse me. Man, Steam is so weird now. Oh, that's me being dumb. Oh wow, I can actually make these stupid things now, the variations from Mortal Kombat 11, and then save them. You can't do that if you don't have internet. Just a heads up. Let's see. That's here. Boy, oh boy, let's see how Mortal Kombat runs. Probably also bad, if I had to guess. Yikes. Oh wow, you can watch the trailers in-game? Nuh-uh. No, you can't. That's a lie. Man, that's one of my least favorite things that games do now. When you're playing a game and it's like, oh, click this tutorial, and then it opens a YouTube video. It's such a small thing, but man, it just something about it is kind of annoying.
Collector.
Yeah, I deleted the thing I had. That's pretty dumb. I think if I had never connected to the internet, I'd still have my variation saved, but because I did, it's gone. So I'm gonna change this one. Let's put it on. Wait, I don't have anything unlocked for him. That's weird. It seems I would have, or like I would have got a random thing or something. Alright, so we'll go to abilities, use a preset, and then squander, which for some reason I like, and I think everybody else seems to hate it. Cosmetics. What's this? Right, gear. Gear. I love the fact that, not that I know what any of this stuff does, honestly, in terms of like leveling items up, because I don't really do any of the cool fancy stuff. I just play the PvP. But I love the fact that like you can't gain any experience if you're on offline mode. It shows you what you would be earning if you're online, but that doesn't actually do you any good. Alright, so I'll go in here.
Collector. Sub-Zero.
I wish I knew what stage everybody used for like practice. I think this is the one that they use for the
Charon ship.
benchmark and stuff. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Game is so weird. I really was hoping I could just stare at his face for a while. That's nice. I think it's just stuck. I love this game so much. don't know what other option I had other than to just like Alt F4. There's no option to like back out or anything because I was technically at a loading screen. Hope I don't have to save that customization again. I feel like I probably will have to though. Please be there. I was just trying to go into practice too. That's even worse because it's not like I was trying to get into an actual match. Okay, so this is saved at least. Okay.
Sub-Zero.
There it is.
Charon ship.
I don't think they're supposed to appear there. I think that's a bug. I think what's supposed to happen is when it loads the character fully, it shows you their 3D model and your customization or whatever, the outfit you have, and then it goes from there, showing their shadows fighting. Right. I can't make this make sense in my head. When I think of the input for it, it just never makes any sense. Oh. On my end, my stream looks a little bit choppy. Like, it should be going at 60, but it seems like it's going slower. It's definitely not. What's funny is it doesn't say anything about drop frames, though. I think full range on this is Rushing Blow. Yeah. Which means that if you wanted to do that in a combo, you'd have to, like, use this. Somehow. Really dumb. I think those are the kinds of issues that people have with this character and this variation. But I don't know how to do any combos with crushing blows in them on purpose, honestly, because I don't really pay attention to what the crushing blow requirements are. Okay. Note that one down. Oh boy, what else do I have? I'm sure Dragon Ball will be fine. Check out Soul Calibur. Man, Soul Calibur is a game that I feel like I had some complaints about because I don't enjoy playing Soul Calibur against people. And then it came out, and then people were like, "Oh, what do you have against Soul Calibur?" And then over time, people were just like, "I don't really care for Soul Calibur against people either." For me, what it is the pace of the game is already weird, but the way that like reversal edges and stuff are just thrown into the gameplay, I feel like slows everything down and kind of makes everything feel like it's not as fluid as it should be. Some people will be like, "Oh, yeah, you can just dodge those." It's not the point of dodging them. It's just that the entire thing just seems like it kind of detracts from the game a bit. And again, the worst thing is that if you're playing this, oh, this is the game that turns on the Oculus. Oh man, my VR headset just came on. That's great. Gotta remember that. I'm gonna see if I can fix that now. I think they said that means that the Oculus SDK is in the folder somewhere. Sorry. Yep. Alright, I renamed the folder. It's so stupid. Totally forgot about that. I can't tell if the Oculus turned off or not now. It feels like it's still on because my entire desktop is going slow. I don't know what's happening right now. In this game. I'm going to have to turn this game off because it is making my computer freak out. Okay, Steam VR isn't on or anything. It was just that. Opera's doing? What is Opera doing? Oh. Okay. Let's try this again. Wait. What's happening? I don't know what's going on. Oh man, I'm so confused. Like all because of stupid Soul Calibur, it made my Oculus Rift headset turn on because it has the Oculus folder in there. It comes with like I think the Unreal Engine or something. Which then kind of made everything else on my computer start sort of running slow because it was trying to run VR and this game at the same time, like start them both up. I thought I had this game in borderless, but it looks like it's running in full screen or something too. What is this game doing? Holy smokes, I think this game is running in a ridiculous frame rate or resolution. Like 4K or something, and like I definitely can't do that.
Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, the main menu is running at 20 frames per second, so something is off. Absolutely what it was. Just call it borderless. What is this scaling resolution? Why would this be so high? What is this? I'm putting all this stuff on high. I don't know what happened here. There is no point in time when I would have gone into Soul Calibur and changed the settings to that. Alright, let's see. Training.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Hmm. I haven't played this game in so long.
Sophitia.
Oh, that's cool. I'll be going this though.
Roll.
The target is mine.
Sure. Okay. I'm so bad at Soul Calibur. Sure. I don't see myself playing much of Soul Calibur. I don't think anybody I know has played this game in, like, ages. Okay. That seems fine. Whoops. My Discord window keeps stretching to be like full screen. Soul Calibur is still doing stuff. Alright, I just shut out of the way. Boy, I don't even know what to load next. Guess I can see how it's playing RetroArch runs. It's okay. Oh, I should put the stick up though. Before I forget. Alright. I think RetroArch doesn't have an issue. Isn't there something that I have to do with this? I feel like it's been like years since I've streamed. It's only been like 2 months. Okay. Everything seems to be moving. I think what it is I think what it was before was like when I selected the window, everything would like freeze. So we'll go in here. But I had Mega Man 9. Shoot, I had this game on my mind anyway. Go with C, Contra 3. Sure. Can I play Contra 3 still? That's fine. I got my barrier. I think I usually get the two, like I'll get like H and C here. Whatever. So I don't know what this stands for to this day. Concussion? Stupid. I feel really dumb about that one. All I had to do was not be there. There's something weird that happened to me where I feel like I used to be able to beat this stage without dying, like the first 3 stages, and one day that no longer happens. One day all of a sudden it's just like I get to this boss and then I just it's done. Oh boy. I don't even know if I'm logged into my my retro achievements account. Let's see if it shows stuff. It does. Oh. Oh boy. Oh man, I love this game. This is a game that I feel like I both love and hate at the same time somehow. It's not that I like hate it, it's that I played what's it called? Hardcore first. This game has always just felt like just not as good. But hardcore is also like impossible. Oh. Oh, that's sad. Take 2 of these. Oops. I think I got a game over? No, I'm still alive. I did lose all of my stupid things though. Oh, I jinxed it. Well, wait, what? Do I have a picture of the dog somewhere? It's if there's a picture of a dog on there, I'm not even sure what you meant by cool corgi. My cousin has a dog that I'm usually with, which is a what is it? It's a Morkie, just like a Maltese and a Yorkie mix or something. Boy, oh, I was trying to crouch. This is, in the olden times, this is around where I would actually die at. That felt pretty dumb. Oh boy. Right. I forgot about this thing. Oh my goodness, man. That's all on me too. At some point, I was trying to play these games with like the last weapon I would want to use because it seemed like a really good challenge, which it is. Not Contra specifically, but just like, you know, like say like this or Castlevania or something where like you just don't have access to the things that you usually kind of use as a crutch to get through certain areas. I remember going to a friend's house, and he had this game. I didn't even know there was a Contra 3. It must have been like, say, like 94 or something, like 95. And I remember thinking that this game was fake, because I assumed, because, you know, I was a scrub. I had assumed somehow, like, oh, the only real Contra 3 is somehow it was, what's it called? Hardcore in the Sega Genesis, because that was the first one I had heard of. Oh, yeah. Cancel that. Man, that's harder. Okay. Daffy Duck, Cybernator. Oh man, I can actually test out that what's it called? The Fake 3 core. Weapon Lord. Man, this is a game right here. Weapon Lord is one of those games that like I've seen on fighting game lists of like, oh, this game deserves more credit than it gets. A lot of times people are like, this game isn't good. This had a lot of like unique ideas that you see in other fighting games later on. Like I think this game might have had like weapon clashes and some other stuff, and it was like a weapon-based fighting game, which was new at the time. Man has battled in an age of conquerors. A demon lord reigns supreme. Or whatever. Got that FM synth sound. It's all kind of like staticky. I love it. On a bloody battlefield, a wounded mercenary draws his last breath, and the spirit of a demon enters his body. He is reborn, rising from the dead to challenge the residing war king to a duel. With one blow, a new empire is started. 10 days and 20 dead rulers later, the armies and lands are united by one man's hand. The reign of the demon lord Wrath has begun. Skipping stuff, whatever. Okay. Looking at this character select screen, you would think like, oh, I want to pick this character to the right. So if you want to go to the character that is to your right, press right and it jumps to this guy. You press left, it goes to this guy. There is no logic. You can only pick 6 characters. There's 7 here. I think the last guy that's over there is the Demon Lord or whatever. Kor, Zorn, Alazia, Jintai, Devada, and Bane. Now this looks like my kind of character. Sorry, give me a moment. Okay, let's do this. Let's do whatever this is.
One.
Nice. Good hit. This game, there's a huge delay on pressing a button and anything happening. Like, you press the button, and it doesn't come out, the move doesn't come out when you press the button, it comes out when you release it, and then there's still a delay on top of that, too.
Core. Win.
I feel like I would have to play this game, like, non-stop. Like, this would have to be, like, the game I got for Christmas or something for me to ever be good at this. That's such a long move. Okay, so he, like, blocked the first hit of that thing, which is, like, a string. It's just one button, but it's 2 hits. It's like, if you're familiar with Street Fighter moves, it would be like blocking Guile's crouching hard kick, and then hitting him with, like, a combo in between, the space between the first and second hit. Oh no. I almost did something.
Core. Win. Battle 2.
Yes. Three hits. 3 hit. I do appreciate when you go in, if I go for this and it seemed like when he did it last time, it like pushed me backwards for some reason. I'll press the button there. That was one of those little clashes. Oh. Oh no.
Core. Win.
He made some stuff come out of me. I don't know what that's supposed to be. My character seems to be in one piece. Alright, I'll try this one more time.
Battle 1.
don't know why I think that second hit's gonna do a bunch of damage. It's not worth the risk. Did he lose something? I feel like I knocked something off of him. Like, he's like bald now. I don't think he was before. Maybe he had a face mask on. It's so dumb. I tried to hit him with a light there. Oh.
Win. Battle 2.
Yeah, he's got like a ponytail or something, and like I guess I knocked that off. That's so cool. Man. Ugh. I'm probably imagining that happening, because now I'm noticing like I can barely see that thing is there. Oh no.
Win.
What happens when I get a game over? It's the regular game over screen. Game doesn't seem terrible. Seems better than the last time I tried it, which I don't know what that means. I wish I was using what's it called? Launchbox right now, but I'm not. I'm just using the RetroArch. This is a game that I have grown a soft spot for. The Sega Genesis version of Virtual Fighter 2, or this thing here, VR Fighter versus Taken 2. Of course, everybody knows that the Sega Genesis version of Virtual Fighter 2 is like, it's a mess. But at the same time, over the years, I have come to appreciate how hard they tried to make it feel like Virtual Fighter. You can't go up and down, you only go left and right. There's like 3 Virtual Fighter characters here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't tell what my block button is. Oh, this seems like it's even more delayed than regular Virtua Fighter 2 is. This is a game that me and my friends used to talk about when I was younger. Like, oh man, I heard they had a Virtua Fighter versus Tekken. I wonder if they'll ever make like a Capcom versus SNK. No way. Because we got into emulation like really early on. I got into emulation at like 98. Look at how the screen scrolls. I'm trying to backdash and it just kind of makes my character like warp. Oh snap, I almost got around. Oh, I got an actual KO. Okay, we're gonna see something. I think that game is actually not as smooth as Virtual Fighter is. This game keeps getting put on every single Sega compilation. Nobody can figure out why. There's no reason for it because it's not great. Like, if you look at this, it even has a little like kick cancel thing that you can do, or if you want to like fake out somebody with kicking. It's not as bad as people think it is, in my opinion. In terms of trying to take a 3D, like in my opinion, like a revolutionary 3D fighting game, and put it in 2D on a Sega Genesis, like this is crazy. This is even as close to the regular game as it is. Let's take a screenshot of that. I might have just lost myself this round. I just do. I think there's a way to like combo that in the regular game. Yeah, this isn't terrible. As much crap as this game gets, this is not terrible. Like, this game even has 2-button throws. Like, come on. What other fighting game had that on the Sega Genesis? It's probably 50 that I don't know of. But whatever, we're gonna pretend that there's none. So I'm correct. Okay. VR fighter. I don't get these. I've always wanted to like Vector Man. Always just felt a little bit weird. This cover for Valis, I think, is one of those like really misleading things. You look at that and you're like, what is this? I think a lot of people have a lot of like a soft spot for Valis. This was a game I used to see all the time at the store, and I was like, what is this? Oh, it's the sequel to Jungle Strike. Oh, that explains everything. I don't remember this. I need to update this core too. I don't really have much in here. See if DJ Max is playable. Let's go with, you know what, let's go with this. This one. I don't even know where I have this ROM at, if it's on here. I need to turn off that the scan line thing I have turned on. Let's see. Consider here. Actually, I can go to quick menu shaders. Set this to, whoops, right here. I don't need a tutorial for DJ Max.
Mission arcade option arcade.
What do I do?
Arcade.
That's what they.
4 tracks. 6 3.2 tracks.
Yeah.
4.2 freestyle. 4 tracks. 6 tracks. 4 tracks.
I think this is like left and right, and then like X and circle or something. Whatever, we'll go with this. Whatever. Yeah, it's. Oh, that's right. Playing music games in the emulator is always weird. There's always a slight delay. Ugh. Weird. Cleared with a C. Sure, this is a 6. I'm so focused right now. Boy, that was awful. Freestyle mode is open. This sounds okay. I'm like pushing fate right now. This is. It sounds wrong even though I'm getting like a full combo right now. What is that sound? What was that? I don't know what that was all about. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna go good. This is like you play Parappa or Jammer and Lammy. Those two games in particular, Buster Group has this issue too. Because those games don't have any way to adjust like your timing. When you play certain songs, you have to play them fast. Otherwise you'll miss like everything. Cheeto Blade. Game I would love to come back. Dino Crisis. I thought I had Dino Crisis 2. I don't, I need to find that. Dino Crisis 2 is one of those games I remember playing back in the day and like, this is weird. And then after Devil May Cry came out, I was like, oh. Seems like it's a weird mix between like Resident Evil and Devil May Cry. So many games. Street Skater. 3 copies of this, and I don't know which one to start. I'm always nervous about these. Thrasher, Twisted Metal 2. This intro to this game has gotten my streams muted plenty of times. I just loaded this game up and like, oh, this intro just sounds like a bunch of noise, and WWE somehow got that copywritten. This game is impossible, remember? I think this is what everybody's using now.
Xing.
These games were on Steam at one point, and I think I talked myself out of getting them, and I think they got delisted. Bummer. These games seem pretty cool. So you play as a girl. Got this, which is a fishing hook. Use that to reel in the enemies, but you also use that as a grappling hook too. But the thing is, because it's like this, it's elastic. So you can kind of like, you can do this, lower yourself, raise yourself up. You can sort of use it to like string a lot in different areas too. The thing that's always thrown me off of this game though is that the way that you swing, it's not how you would expect it to be, I guess. Like, it seems like I think you hold up to loosen up the line to give yourself some slack, and if you want it to be like tighter, you press down. Oh boy. There's also like bosses in this game, and like I've just never been able to. Super huge fish. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to that thing. I think that's on this version. I'm more familiar with the Super Nintendo one, so. I'm somehow still alive. Oh boy, I forgot about that. I think if I touch an enemy, it kills me, but I think when it does that, it just stuns me, and then they can kind of like lock into me. This character is in a fighting game. I cannot remember the name of the game. I think it's Blade Strangers. She's in there with, of course, Shovel Knight, because Shovel Knight is in every game for some reason. Pretty sure that's just the top of the stage, so I don't want to actually be there. You never know, though. That could have been a shortcut to whatever. Man, I didn't even see that thing up there. I love this song. This is my favorite song of all time. For as hard as this game is, man, this music is really nice. Like, it keeps you from wanting to throw your controller. Almost. Actually, this game has never been infuriating to me because I feel like anytime I do something wrong, it's 100% my fault. Oh, see. That's my fault. Because I was trying to jump off that ledge and grab onto that other thing over there. Dang. I thought I had something there. I didn't realize I could throw this thing diagonally. Okay, one more try. I've never tried using the... This is R1, L1, R2, L2. I've never tried pressing those. I always just try, like, moving in that direction. I guess because it's not in the Super Nintendo one, so... There we go. Sweet. I don't even know if this is where I'm supposed to go, though. Oh, those are spikes! Those don't look like spikes. Oh, okay. Well, I said I was going to be done right there, so I'm going to turn that off. Ah, I love that game. Okay, well, I guess I'm done for now. I need to go back and check out the stream and see how everything ran. I will see you around. I should be streaming a lot more now because I actually have space and I have internet again. It's faster than it was at the other house. So, all right, toodles.